Generic greetings and welcome to Snowtopia. Today's beverage is a nice cold glass of milk, semi-skimmed. The reason being, I've got about 6 litres of the stuff. The local food bank had a huge donation and they were literally knocking door to door trying to give stuff away, so never turned down a free beverage. Either way, this is an open alpha version 0.9.31 for a ski resort building and management game. I've been aware of the game for quite some time, but not yet played really a lot of it. I think I've played about 15-20 minutes, something like that. However, the full game is due out at some point in 2021, I think into early access, but I don't have all the details. Either way, links will be in the description for not only the alpha, but for the store page for the game. Let's just jump in and I'll show you a little bit of it. So, new game, and then we've got the Mount Alpha and a Frozen Peak, which I've not yet tried. Anyway, Mount Alpha is the first one. So, quick rundown over the UI, very quick rundown. Obviously, in the centre, main playfield, which is a very, very minimalistic but quite cutesy set of slopes here, which is nice. We also have, a log cabin. Sorry, this is our main lodge here, an entranceway. There's our Snowtopia with some nice depth of field effects as well. And we've got all of these really lovely log cabins, very cosy and warm and homely, and it would be really nice to be in one of those right now. Anyway, top left we have our beginner's guide, which should help us out. We have things like the attendance, the volunteers, happiness, etc., which is all low or zero because nobody is here. Similar thing for the slopes and lifts that we have, or rather haven't got, and then on the bottom, building options and time controls. So it does say on the left hand side how to move the camera and such. We've already figured that out. And it says build a ski lift. So it says select the desired lift from the construction tab at the bottom of the screen. Then place the 2 buildings where you want them. So we're going to go over to our lifts here. And we have 3 types of lifts. We have a surface lift, chairlift, and a gondola lift. They have, it says, well, the surface lift, perfect to start with. It has a certain capacity and a workforce. Obviously, the surface lift being the cheapest and the gondola lift being the most expensive. We're going to go with the surface lift because why not? It has a length of 300 meters, height of 10 meters, and a steepness rating of 45. And we can place this anywhere around these sort of black markers all the way around. This is indicating, I guess, the main sort of staging area for all of the skiers. I don't know if there's a proper term for this thing, but either way, we can place it pretty much anywhere on the edge there, and I'm going to place it on the edge on the far right, and then we can then build it up, and it shows in yellow if we can build it or red if we can't. So let's just place it up to about there, and then it's job done, and it quickly builds that. So we can see we have all of the winch gear, all of the way to go in, and then you've got obviously all of the poles are going up and everything else connected, and I like the way it flattens it out and makes it so you can go up there. These are the type of ones where they're like a little stool, I think. You sort of put them in between your legs and you sort of get towed up the slope if you've got a set of skis, although I wouldn't like to attempt it on a snowboard. Anyway, let's crack on with that one. It says design a ski run now, which is select the desired track from the construction tab at the bottom of the screen. Then set the steps of your trail to the desired location. So we're going to go once again to the ski runs. We've got small, medium and large. The difference seems simply to be the width of this thing. So we're going to go with a small one. And we will start up the top. You can place it anywhere, again, around where we have the black markers there. So I could start around the back here and then go down. And I believe the colour is indicating the difficulty rating of the slope. So I think blue is the easiest, green is the next one, and then it goes to red and then black, which indicates like very hard slopes. So it's easy, medium, hard, and then very hard. So we want to aim between an easy and a medium slope. So I'm going to probably start on this corner and then sort of go around here, and this is green and a little bit of blue there, so we'll go to the edge and then we'll sort of, can we spin right back round? We can. It's a little bit dangerous, but I'm just going to sort of weave this around and hopefully it won't be too difficult for people. And going around, you can't go up. You can see when we're trying to go further up, it says the slope must go downhill, which makes perfect sense. So we'll just take a little bit of a corner there. Don't know how sharp that is. Once again around here, and oh, it's actually blocked by the lift, so I'll probably have to alter that. And then I think we'll just have a nice gentle sort of way to go back, and there we go. So that is the intended slope. I'm going to click that button again and it removes the trees and makes the slope. So we have Ski Run 1, we can rename that if we wanted to. This is an easy slope, that is our difficulty there. You can set it to a medium hard or very hard if you wish, but I don't think we want to do that. I'm guessing we're going to get some horrible ratings if we, say, for example, set a very hard slope to easy and then people go on it and, yeah, you're going to get the sort of rollercoaster tycoon, people just flying off the slopes and fatality and such. You've also got maintenance and stuff, but I'm not going to touch any of that. Anyway, that is now working. We now have to assign volunteers to our lift here, so I'm going to click on that and assign 1 volunteer. We currently have 3 volunteers in total. And now that we have this, let's unpause it, and it should all start working. So yes, there is the lift all now working. So you can see this is all going to the top and then around and such. And if we go, oh yeah, here we go. So go to the lodge. We can see we now have our skiers coming in. So I like the way they've sort of got randomized different. Have we got like randomized people here? Yeah, you've got randomised, different clothing and skin tones and stuff like that. They all have the same ski equipment by the look of it, and apparently, yes, they attach the they attach the ski lift system to their head, or maybe it's just tied around the bobble. Anyway, you can see they are now going up the slope there, which is quite good. We now have to welcome a total of 25 skiers, so we'll just see how this one goes. But I just want to see what happens with this person. We can click on each of them, and it shows their name, which is Skier 1. Naturally, this is an alpha, so we may see that change with proper names and stuff. It shows their skill level, their time here, their mood, as well as their characteristics. So they're fearful and they're a runner. They also have a history as well, so what they've been doing. So they've now going to enter this ski run, and there you go. They're now going down this, which is pretty good. I like the way that they're not following the direct middle of it. They are actually like going from left to right and such. It would be nice if they were a little bit smoother around the corners rather than the sort of, yeah, analog bit like that. Yeah, that's not analog. The harshness of that, where it's just, you know, trying to go around it. Yeah, it would be nice to see them lean and stuff, but it's an alpha. We're not going to knock it too much. Okay, so that is now underway, and they're just about to complete the run, and yay, there we are. And the sort of, oh yeah, I like the way that they sort of bend the skis out to slow themselves down, and there you go. They're hopefully pretty happy, and indeed the happiness of the park, of the place has gone up. So this is good. Let's go ahead and build a chairlift then, and we're going to do something similar over here, and we'll put the chairlift all the way up to the top there. That seems to be quite a long lift here, and I'm going to then build another slope, this time a medium slope, which will go from here, and already I've managed to get it at a higher rating than I really want. So that's already red there, see that? No, that's in blue, so I'm guessing we're just going to make it blue. Yeah, I think green is the easiest and then blue is the hardest, perhaps. Is that the way? Either way, we're going to go around here and then we'll sort of go around there. Well, can we go underneath this? We can go underneath that, which is good. And then slalom back around, go this way, and then over to here, perhaps. And there we go. There is our slope. That is a medium slope. That is in blue. Yeah, so that's fine. We will assign 2 volunteers to that. And you can see it shows capacity is 150 skiers per day. As we only have 26 people here, I don't think there's a big drama there. But we now have this in place, which is good. I assume in real life, because I've never been skiing in any form, so I really don't know how it would work. I assume the exit to the slope wouldn't go right where the entrance is. It seems to not make much sense. We can stop it there and rotate it and see that yes, they are hovering right in the middle of this chair. Also, the chair seems to be a bit larger than these skiers themselves, but they're now in and they're obviously going up to the slope. We have skier 15 there, which is the sports club kids. I'm guessing that's the people they're with. Do you get different one? Yeah, mountain lovers. That's the, oh, there you go. There's the different types of skier. So yeah, you have satisfaction ratings and such. Yeah, okay, cool. Did not know that. Anyway, they're all wanting to go on there and probably go on this slope. It'd be nice to see them go around. Where are the skiers? They are heading up there. I'm going to max speed it out to let them just get to the top, and then we'll see if they actually ski together. I very much doubt it, but they go to the end there, and then here we go. And we can see these markers are blue to indicate that, yes, that is a blue-rated slope, and are actually going through each other there. Bit of a shame, but again, alpha, and you can see them coming down the slope. That's pretty good. Yeah. There's some very subtle changes in the snow here to like indicate that it's obviously like nice and compact and stuff for this. I'm guessing. It's got less blue around it anyway, but maybe that's the trees in the angle of the snow. Anyway, that's now all in place, which is pretty good. I hope they don't come down here and go straight ahead and this and down here, but I guess there's not a huge drama if that happens. Anyway, it asks us to build a warehouse. To maintain the quality of slope and its level of difficulty, build at least one snow groomer warehouse in your resort. So, okay, building and then snow groomer, and I'll place it there, I guess, and we'll assign 2 people to it because we have that. We also need to build a workshop, which is avoid breakdowns, build at least one. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So we're just going to build one of each of these. Sadly, this cabin, it's not really going to be brilliant for them, is it, to be there, but whatever. We'll put it there, in fact. And job done, and again assign 2 people to that to have our repair speed up. We can zoom in, we can see we've got like a snowmobile there, which is pretty good. And what's this one got? This has got, oh, it's got it's like a snowcat, well, snow groomer, I guess, but it's a tracked vehicle with a plough on the front. Okay, good. Let's see if we can build. What are we on? 75% happiness, which is good. However, we want to get, I think, probably just a bigger slope, a gondola here, and we're going to go for one in this corner and go right up the top of the mountain. Like, can we just go right up here? Lift is too short. So can I go... Ooh, alright, apparently you can go off the edge of the map there, which is interesting to note. So I can build, if I wanted to, all the way up here. Go on then, that's... That seems to be quite a ways, but then again, you know, it is a big ski resort. So this is going to be a large ski resort, which is going to go, oh, there we go, that's going to be harsh. So really harsh around these corners. Down here, down this way, and obviously we can't go up, but we want to go right down, and this way, probably come around here. Through that way. No, we can't. I think that way must go downhill. No, I think we're just literally gonna have to go right down there. And is that right? Just down to there and down to there. And that is a medium slope only. I would have thought that would have been a bit more difficult, but it is what it is. Okay, we will assign. I've only got a couple of volunteers, but I'll assign some more people to that. Let's try a more dangerous slope. I say dangerous, more extreme. We're going to go for a surface lift in here and take it right to the top of the mountain. That's too long. We might have to go with a probably a chairlift then. So from here right to the top of this mountain. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's going to be extreme, surely. We're going to go with a small one as well on the edge, and then oh yeah, that's just. That's just straight up extreme, isn't it? Surely that is just over the top. Down there and then to there. And then job done. And that's a hard slope. Only a hard slope. It's not an extremely hard slope, but whatever. We will put some more volunteers. Oh, we won't put some more volunteers on there because there aren't enough volunteers. I'll turn one off the snow groomer and put one on that because we are trying to welcome a total of 150 skiers. So we now have a total of, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4 slopes. We have one of the very base level surface lifts. We have the 2 chairlifts and 1 gondola, and we have, in terms of our slopes, we have 1 easy, 2 medium, but one of them's longer, and then 1 hard slope. And very hard, I don't know what we would need to do to achieve that. I guess it would be you would have to go like up to say there and go right down and then underground and then through lava, dodge all of the acid baths, and then into here. And then do your taxes while you're on the way. So, yeah, either way, we are now underway, I think. I'm just going to put the volunteers back on to some jobs here because we obviously are bringing more people in. 18 skiers arrived and 15 skiers left the resort today. So we're getting more people and happiness is increasing. And obviously volunteers, we will get more volunteers. I didn't realise that it was staffed by volunteers, this thing. I would have thought that the people who are operating these lifts and such were staff, but maybe that is not the case. Who knows? If you know, then by all means let me know too. We have the elder ones here. I've been skiing every day for 70 years and not one wrinkle coincidence. The skill level, there are intermediate. Fearless novices here. We need to get more. Yeah. They want. Well, I think they want. I don't know what they want actually. They've got characteristics. Runner. Enjoy short slopes less than long slopes. Fearful. Don't enjoy slopes too much above their ski level. Specialist level 3. Don't enjoy slopes even a little below their ski level. And Scout level 1. So they've got very specific tastes. Them. Fair enough. I wonder if I can just have maybe something go up here and then just go straight down really short. Let's see if I can do that. So surface lift in here. And I think it's going to be, yeah, it's far too steep, that one. I might have to go for a chairlift, see if a chairlift will manage it. And yeah, we can go for a chairlift there. And then a small or medium from there. And then it's just down. It's just down. And that says very hard slope, right? Good. I wanted at least one slope that was really difficult for them. What's up with that one? That says, oh, loose grip. We need to tighten the grip or two just about to make sure nothing comes off. Probably not most people's idea of fun. So, yes, it's actually ongoing repair. So that's fine. That is fine. Good. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lifts and 5 slopes. Although, to be fair, what has just occurred to me is that you don't have to have one slope for every one of these, do you? Can you cross other slopes? Looks like you can. Yeah, so you don't need lifts for every slope, do you? Interesting. Oh, and that can connect there, and you can connect slopes to other slopes. Ah, this is good. Now it's starting to get quite clever. Good. Okay, happy with that. See, now that I know that, I can make all manner of things. Let's go for a small one here. And it'll be... going down there would just be a little bit too extreme. This one's literally going to go... Oh, it's actually blocked by the... Sadly, it's blocked by the gondola. Slope must go downhill. Yeah, we're pretty limited for what we can do here because of where this is. I wonder if there's going to be terrain tools. That's just layers. Oh, I've reached 150 skiers. Thanks for playing. Okay, continue. We have managed to get all the skiers that we need for this map. Okay, let's go to the main menu then, and we'll see what this other map is like. I assume it's a similar thing. I don't necessarily think we'll go through the whole thing in one go. It is different in terms of layout. There's no cabins, and there's a big edge of the map there. And, oh, right, so you can go right to the top there, can you? Well, let's not do that just yet. I think that would be a little bit of a mistake. Let's go over to a surface lift right at the back here. And then we'll put a surface lift just to the top there. That's fine. And then a small ski. Small ski slope. Must go downhill. It is going downhill. Surely it's going downhill. Let's see. That's a bit difficult there. Go down that way and around, and we're getting some quite difficult slopes here. That's going to hit the edge there. There we are, and we're just heading back this way, and there we go. Not bad. That's a medium slope, our first slope there. Guess we'll assign people to that lift so it functions. Before I forget, I will build a snow groomer warehouse as well as a mechanic like that, and assign one person to each of those. Good. So yeah, it's pretty much, you know, like the one we've just seen, but big difference is the the map is absolutely colossal. So if I build one of these then, how far can we build? Right, well that's too long there. Okay. So it looks like we can only get to a certain part. We might be able to build it just up here. Hopefully I can get away with that. So medium slope. That's just a straight up drop, isn't it? Okay, this isn't really a ski slope so much as just a straight down ramp. Just look at the speed you're going to get from that. You're going to come out of that at Mach 3 and hit that wall, and there's just going to be a skier-shaped hole there. Maybe we can go for a medium one from this side, and let's see if we can make it just a little bit less extreme, and we'll have a nice little sort of gentle couple of curves on the mountain. The problem is the angle, like the height of this is I can't dictate it very well, which is a bit of a shame, but there you go. So that we're getting a nice little bit of nice bends in here, which is alright. It's a bit harsh, that one. Can we just go that way? Yes. We'll have to go this way past that. Frame rate is dropping for some reason. Contours, we won't be able to go. We can go up and over, yeah, that's fine. And ooh, okay, for some reason the frame rate is absolutely tanking. I don't know why, but I fear it may be just the way I'm building this. So I'm going to try and finish this bit off. Up to there, to there. And then that's built. Yeah, it's to do with how if you're currently building that, it seems to affect performance. But then we have another slope. We can go over to the overlays, which you go ski run difficulty. So we can see we've got, to be fair, a decent rating. We've got easy, medium, hard, but no very hard slopes just yet. Waiting lines, see there's a couple of numbers above that, that's fine. Topography we've already really got on when we're building. And then attendance, we can see that actually these two, now this one is this is one of the ones that is most attended. Resume. Resume. There we go. And you can see, yeah, there's loads of people going on that. That's brilliant. That's what we want. Right, we'll get more volunteers on this thing because we need more skiers through per day. And I guess they're just going to go up here. We won't be able to see if anyone is on these, to be fair. We can only click on it. Our occupancy is 4%, so there are some people on it. It's now up to 8%, so I'm just waiting to see if someone pops out this end and starts to use it. I can put more people working on it as well. Come on. Any one of these could have someone on it to then traverse and shred on these slopes. Come on. No. 14%. I mean, to be fair, it is quite a long thing. It's going to take quite a while to get up to the top of the slope there. Snow quality 97. I wouldn't like to get a snowcat thing up there. That's going to be problematic at best. So, I mean, I wonder if... Oh, there we go. There we go. We've got some people on the hard one. Yeah, there they are. They're coming down past these rocks. Don't dash yourselves on there. And then they're coming down here. Yeah, cool. I wonder if then we can build a gondola on this part. Yeah, I think you can then build a gondola here to then go even further up. Like that. Yeah, that's how you would do that. You would have, like, a different staging area. So to get up to there, yeah, you would have to have 2, I think. We'll just have that one going to there. And then have one person assigned to that. Then we'll have a large one. Large slope. And then sort of go down and around. More finer controls over where these are would be nice. That's just going to be a medium slope, isn't it? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, and that's in as well. Fine. Welcome, it says 150 skiers. I don't know how many we currently have, but just make sure that, yeah, we need to increase the amount of volunteers working on the mechanics workshop, and probably on the things there as well. This one is getting quite full, isn't it, this one? And there's loads of little things above the heads, above some of these people. I wonder what that is. Fearless novices. Right. So they're all wanting different things. If we go to chairlift, can we then build a chairlift from there up to there? We can. So yes, you can connect up. Oh, that's really good. You can connect up these lifts onto different lifts, and then we have that, and that's going to be that's probably going to be a quite hard slope, I would imagine. It's going to be a small one, and I wouldn't have thought that was even possible. Yeah, it's just going to come down there. What I may do, I'll go for a medium slope there, and it's going to be... Oh, it's blocked by the lift. Yeah, fair point. Understandable, I guess. It's going to come this way and then round. And down here. And across. And then... I guess I can just exit there. And there's another ski run open. But this one is going to be a small one. And all it does is just go down practically vertically. And then connect up to that, which is a hard slope. I'm going to change that to very hard. I don't think it is. Perceived difficulty is hard, but we'll put it to very hard just to see if people do that. And at the moment, nobody can get there because we don't have the volunteers in order to get them up to that slope. So we'll take one off that, then assign one to that. So in order to get to this one, they have to take the gondola cars, the gondola lift up to that one, and then they'll take this final, which that'll be a very nice view coming over here, if you can imagine. I mean, it'll be terrifying if you're not a fan of heights, but then again, what you're doing on a mountain. In terms of achievements, what's this? We've got ski teachers. Yeah, there's different things you need by the look of it. And you've got young beginnings, slalomers in training, so they'll want, like... Yeah, I guess they'll want more slaloms rather than straight runs. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, we've got 13 people now. Let's assign... Make sure maintenance... Yeah, maintenance is okay. Another person to that. Another person to that. This one is already maxed out. We don't really have another one. I guess I could go for a surface lift from... It says I can build it there. But I think just because of the angle, it's not going to happen. Yeah, it's just blocked by most things. Oh, actually, we can probably go to there. Yeah, there we go. And we'll have a medium slope from this edge. Oh, it's altering the land a bit more than I would have thought it would have done. And over to there. And just connect that. And there's a hard slope again. Obviously, there'll be a lot more subtlety involved in figuring out which is the best way to go through these. There'll be, in the full game, I assume, more objectives, more readouts for what you need to do in terms of, like, whether it be more straight, more slalomy, probably more terrain, altering tools and deformation, and just more things to build and more things to manage. Either way, we've reached 150 skiers, and that is pretty much all the alpha, I believe, has to display. We're going to go to quit there and back to the main menu. That's been a bit of Snowtopia. Yeah, for a free alpha, very much enjoyed that, and it's a nice little taster for what we may see in the future. Obviously, we could speculate on what may be added, but I would guesstimate things like research tree, more micromanaging of slopes, maybe entrance fees, different things like catering and like hotels and that sort of thing, managing the slopes more and building them in terms of, like I say, the terrain tools and I'm guessing maybe even events. You would have to maybe, you know, manage things like ice floors and stuff like that, you know, like maybe you'll have weather where it'll come in and it'll really wreck the slopes. You'll have to do that. Avalanches, perhaps. Who knows? Who knows? Either way, it is an interesting concept and something quite different, so looking forward to trying out the full game when that drops. Either way, as I said, links in the description for not only this alpha, which you can download and try yourself for free, but also for the game on Steam as well. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, and if you want to see more of this sort of thing. And as always, we'll go from there. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.